Thank you for joining us again. We're here with another edition of Cover Your Assets. All right.
Real estate.
In real estate. What are we talking about today, Tiffany?
We are talking about, is the as-is or the appraisal addendum really necessary?
Is it necessary? Okay. This is straight from NCAR, North Carolina Realtors. You get this, so why not look at it every now and then when you receive these questions and answers from NCAR? So let's read this question and let's talk about it, Tiffany.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here's the question. Someone submitted, a buyer submitted an offer on one of my listings on Form 2T with a non-standard addendum. The buyer is not seeking an FHA or VA loan. The addendum says that the buyer will buy the property as is and pay the purchase price even if the appraisal comes in low. The question is this addendum necessary?
What perfect timing, since
Right.
we just had this addendum created for our agents.
Yes.
But let's talk about why buyers or sellers want to use an addendum like this. And is it really necessary?
Is it really necessary?
Right.
All right. So I like how the NC Realtors titled this with the question, and it says, is an addendum necessary to make the contract as is or obligate the buyer to purchase the property even if the appraisal is low? What do you think? Let's
Their
talk about it.
answer is
Probably not. So let's talk about it. Let's look at what they said. Here's the thing. They're telling us back in 2013, July actually, the offer to purchase included some language, which is now in our paragraph 4D, that says, and it makes it very clear that unless the buyer and seller agree otherwise, the property will be sold
in its as-is condition.
Current condition, as is.
It's already there in black and white in the contract. And
Right.
so it's stated in the contract.
It's stated there.
Does it need to also be included in a separate addendum that you're going to buy it as is?
As is.
They're saying probably not.
Right.
But let's look at the next paragraph here.
Yes. All right. Go ahead. Let's talk about that next paragraph.
Okay. So the next paragraph talks about the appraisal addendum as well. And so similar reasoning to the first one applies when it comes to a low appraisal.
Right.
The paragraph 4A already provides the buyer's obligation to purchase is not contingent on loan approval.
It's not contingent. Hasn't been for a while, for years now.
Ever since due diligence came
Due
about.
diligence started, loan condition went away.
Right. And so because of that fact, this is something the buyer needs to investigate anyway during the due diligence period.
Absolutely.
So is the appraisal addendum
Is it really necessary? Okay.
All right.
Now, let's look at the conclusion of the matter with NC Realtors. And it says, even though the addendum in your case appears unnecessary, agents have a duty to deliver all offers to the seller. So if our clients choose to use a non-standard addendum or additional language there, what do we have to do?
We must present it.
We must present it to our clients. How about that?
Now, with that being said, if it is a non-standard addenda,
Right.
we are not permitted to give any legal advice.
None whatsoever.
So if your client has questions about it,
What do
then
they do?
need to
What do they do?
consult an attorney. They need to talk to an attorney.
Legal counsel. How easy is that? Take the onus off of you. You get paid to help buyers and sellers buy and sell.
Yeah.
How about that? We don't get paid
To give
to
legal
give
advice.
legal advice.
That's right.
How about that? So, probably not. It's probably not necessary. Why?
Because it's already
It's already
the
in there. How about that?
Reading is fundamental.
Yeah. All right, guys. This was a short one, a quick one. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.